A nice live shot here at State Farm Stadium, opened in 2006 here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we have an NFC fighting store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, check that. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Extra point by Kuhn, he's up and good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kuhn all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Green.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now, Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it'll be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Murray on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Headed out right. As his target, it's John Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Jukes away from one. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this one is launched downfield. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Green.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is...
to win it. It's his running back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Ready.
This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down, Atlanta.
Drop 60. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Lobs this deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Cardinals 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Keith, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Secures this at the 17. And you love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
1st down throw here from Richardson. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Top 19. Tag. 76. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
3. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. And we're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reduce the lead to just 4. Patterson on for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
Cardinals 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
3rd and long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Buda Baker picks it off. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Murray looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Murray on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Motioning in the tight end now. Hand off now from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay,
offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it's incomplete, so that's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Murray here on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. They're on him as he gets out to the 47th. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. The Cardinals trailing in the early going. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Falcons regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Lasers this one deep. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead.
The receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right back.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returnable from the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play. Rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Space past the 35. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Tight end going in motion here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Richardson now. He rolls to his right. That throw behind his intended target.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go. 70,
3rd and long, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Catch is made near the marker. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Cardinals 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Sit. Big guys. 2. What you got? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, over.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Finds Benson on the check down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Omaha. Let's go. Green. Big ass open. I need you. Come on. Deuce. Big ass open. Easy.
One final shot before the half. Chased out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Back to the air, Murray. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. We would not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Again, it's Murray to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Benson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
28, Falcons 24.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion to be had.
We're working a couple yards past the line. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Richardson on 3rd. Into traffic, complete. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
13 yards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles. Big Lion.
They bring the tight end in motion. They'll run here from the gun. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Catch is made in close. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Benson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
From the gun, it's Murray. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yep, 18, right. Buffalo 18, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the jump.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Here we go. Start. 76.
Here he goes. Third and long. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, we all Well, remember, they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now Kyler. Has it in close. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Close call there.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
All set now, 1st and 10. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They snap it to Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And his progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
The tackle made at the 47.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
34-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Finds it. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals grab it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they get it back. Nearly a fumble lost by both teams on the same play. But it'll just be one turnover as the defense recovers. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Goes out of, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Now Murray on third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
James Pierce, a loss of 10 yards, brings up fourth down.
Before they can run a play on fourth down, we have a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Cardinals out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts the return at the 34. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Richardson now on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the red zone now. Short pass brought in. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the fourth. Here comes a 2-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Cardinals 35, Falcons 32. Young way through.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Go on.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The 49-yard line.
Murray here on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rose Cox. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Murray, first and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding on to a field goal lead. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Another throw coming from Murray. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody. You can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 32.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. As this at the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Running back sent in motion. On first down, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Murray on third down. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, they want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.